All right, and welcome to the 6th YMCA of Wichita Falls podcast. Still don't have a name. Still waiting on the viewers to give us a name.
We need to give them. We need to entice them to do that.
Well, what are you going to give them?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, we had the employee podcast the other day, and so we gave away a free day of work. So maybe we'll come up by the end of the show. We'll come up with something good.
I'll leave that
I'll
to
think
you.
about it.
You're
That's
in
good.
charge of the money.
Good.
So I am Andrew Steinley, Marketing Director of the Wichita Falls YMCA.
Brandon Brown, President and CEO.
And we have our guest, the new Sports Director.
Yep. I
So-
am Swanee, Robert Swan. People don't even know that I have a first name. I just go by Swanee.
Swanee,
so,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, been here, 4 days now? It's
4 days,
Already
yeah.
felt like 4 months. And,
He knows what you're talking about because
Yep.
we threw him in one day and said, "Oh, by the way, you'll just learn on the job." So, but I say that jokingly, but it's kind of how we do
You
it.
get thrown into the flame here.
yeah.
That's the best way to learn.
It is.
It is.
Best way to learn. So, well, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate having you here, and
Your fourth day of work, and we're already throwing you on a podcast.
Yep.
Putting some
Well-
extra work on you.
Find out what I know.
so what are you going to be doing? You're going to be the sports director?
Sports director, obviously overall sports, I guess kind of fine tune them.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've already got some amazing programs here.
Yeah, good.
History speaks for itself, and I just want to help build them. I mean,
It doesn't sound like you're a Clay County boy. I'm a Clay County boy, so I'm a Texas boy. So it doesn't sound like you're from Texas. Where? Tell us a little bit about where you're from.
little east of Oklahoma.
Just across a little pond.
Yeah. The Big Lake. Northeast of England. I always tell people it's near Newcastle. It's actually a town called Sunderland.
All right. good.
And the rivalry of soccer teams that a lot of people know about there. People have seen like Green Street Hooligans, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sunderland and Newcastle, I mean, we kind of have that. So that's why I say
Yeah.
I don't like to say Newcastle, but
Yeah.
that's the one people know about.
Yeah.
Some Green
So-
Street Hooligans, West Ham United.
Yeah, there you go.
And you made it over here. You made it to the States because of what? MSU.
Had a
soccer?
scholarship, and I was actually in Tennessee for 2 years.
Okay.
Very, very small town. Actually, very much like Henrietta.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So I can say I've
Good.
experienced
I
that
liked
kind
you.
of town. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
But it was between Nashville and Memphis. Spent 2 years there, and then transferred to Midwestern. 2 years there, and then once I graduated, I was fortunate enough to find a job in the radio.
Yeah.
I worked for KLUR, and that was
Which is
kinda
how I
different
know
for
you,
me.
because I worked
Yep.
there.
Well, so y'all are going to double team me today. We got two radio guys here, so.
Well, he did
I'm in
say
good
it was-
I was
hands.
going to say I was more the behind the scenes
Yeah,
sales
working
guy.
sales.
He was definitely the voice guy, and
Well, good. Well, welcome to the Wichita Falls Y. I know we're excited to have you. It's going to be baseball, basketball, and I know your expertise. You're going to do fine in those sports, but expertise is around the indoor soccer. So, which we're excited about because I think everybody knows what's coming is the indoor soccer facility. So, it's going to be nice to have your skill set here, and we look forward to. We've already reminisced the other day about Andrew's been here a year and a half, and he said almost the same thing. It seems like 3 years already.
With the amount of work you put in,
Yeah.
it feels like a lot
Good,
longer.
Good. Hey, I always tell people it's for the kids.
It is.
Oh,
Never going to argue with it.
absolutely.
So we've got a lot of things going on at the YMCA. Finishing up, is it finished? Summer basketball?
No, it's getting close. We
Getting close.
have a couple of weeks left, actually
Okay.
a week, and then we're going to have some end of the season little tournament there. So it's a little small 6-week summer league. We are gearing up for fall baseball. So hey,
Yeah.
if you're out there. I played sports director too while we were in the interim for looking for a sports director. So I'm happy to hand that off to Swanee. So
Now, registration for fall baseball ends Monday.
Monday the 15th. So
get
yeah.
in as soon as possible.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to it. We a few years ago we kind of put that on the back burner. We did fall baseball for 2 or 3 years, and then we've put it on the back burner. But we're excited to get back to it and get after it, keep the kids busy, and go from there. So, and again, I'm excited to hand it over.
Yeah.
So-
Also coming up, we've got Miracle League. We're doing a couple of new things.
Yeah.
We're doing the back to school kickball play day next Thursday.
That's gonna be cool.
and I'm excited. We limited it to about 40 kids because if you get too many out there, then it just doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're going to get them T-shirts. And so if you're wanting to watch some kids play kickball over at the Miracle League field,
Yeah.
you can definitely do that next Thursday evening, 6:30 to about 8:30 is when 2 games will be played.
Yeah.
And then we're doing a fall league for the first time of Miracle League.
Well, see, I thought that was real cool because you did the spring and
Yep.
so you got the kids out there. But I was really excited to see that you're going to be doing something on that field in the fall. So that's going to be neat. Keep the kids busy.
It's nice to utilize the field a little more.
Yeah.
So you can actually sign up right now, and sign-up's going on for Fall League for a little while.
Yeah.
We won't start that till the last 2 weekends in September, and
Okay.
then the first
All
2 in
right.
October. So
Weather's still be nice.
yeah,
so it'd
that's
be
what I'm
good.
hoping. I'm hoping it's not too hot and not too cold.
Yeah.
Just right.
So the little play day, that'll be fun too as well. So
I'm hoping so.
yeah,
It should be interesting.
That's neat. I'm happy to see you diversify the programs out
That's
there
right.
and bring additional things. So that's cool.
All right. What else we got going on?
Well, had a heck of a good summer. Thanks to Belinda and her staff out there at Child Care, Shelley and
Yes.
Sheikah, and really all the staff out there. They just stepped up. They were kind of without a summer camp director, so they all rallied around each other and got that done. So finishing summer up and fixing to gear
Yeah.
up for back to school. So if you're out there and you need a safe place for your kiddos to go before and after school,
Well, because so many moms and dads are both working and they don't have any place for the kids to go after school.
absolutely.
But with the YMCA, you're not only going to have a place to go that's safe, they're going to make them do their homework. That way you don't have to worry about it after your
Right,
long day at work.
right.
You can just kind of check it and make sure
Yeah.
everything's right.
And that's important.
it
That's
is.
important to kind of help get some of that stuff out of the way for
Yep.
the parents and be a partner with them in that education.
And they're not just going to be sitting in a room just doing nothing. They're going to have some activities. They're going to have some fun, and they're going to be engaged.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's going to be neat. I can remember back in the day, it was just considered a safe place for kids to go after school, and we've gone far beyond that. We
Yeah.
want to obviously be the safe place, but we want to partner with the schools and then with the parents and with the kids to figure out, how to help with the homework and get things, keep that school going and help parents out. So
Yeah.
at the end of the hard day, we've helped them out. We'll have some certified teachers over there that can help with the book. So it's really neat. It's fun. The kids love it. We do some activities and you can't go wrong. So we're excited about that as well.
Nope. Wrapping up, we are in August, so at the Downtown Y, we have another deal going on. Everybody around this area knows about Hotter Than Hell. But a lot of people don't know that Hotter Than Hell, well, it displaces so much in all the hotels. So we offer a cheaper option. People come in and they do indoor camping
Yeah.
at the YMCA, the Downtown Y.
Yeah.
Last year, I think we set a record.
Oh, it was over
Yeah.
500 or close to 500 or over 600?
We were 650.
Yeah, 650. See, time flies. I remember we've done that for so many years, and then it's really become an event that I know our staff looks forward to. I mean,
Yeah.
I know we all look forward to it, and then I think I can speak for the folks that are coming to stay with us. They look forward to it as well. It's a really neat, fun.
They're not going to
time.
pay upwards of $200 to $300
Yeah.
for just one hotel
Yeah.
room, but we're also going to take care of the bikes. We put them in our gym. We put them up and lock them up.
That's right.
And so you find you a place, a corner there in the Y.
Why don't you? Would you show some?
I've got some pictures.
Yeah,
we'll go
show
through a
that.
slideshow while we're
so
talking.
this will be Swanee's first one.
Yeah.
And what's cool about that, because like you said, I mean, I had no idea that the Y did this, and when you first told
Yeah.
me about it, I was like, wow. I mean, where do they go? How do we do this? And as soon as you said,
Yeah.
me and I'll kind of give Lisa some props over there.
Yeah.
We got our rolled our sleeves up, and we've been
Yeah.
cleaning out the place. I mean, getting it ready
Oh,
for
yeah.
everyone for Hotter Than Hell.
Yeah, it's
So
and they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in,
They sleep in the locker rooms.
Yeah.
They sleep in the hallways. They sleep up on the track.
yeah. So it's
I mean, on the stairways. They
Yeah.
sleep everywhere.
and then something we added the last couple of years, or maybe last year, the year before, we feed them on Friday night, and so we'll feed them some breakfast Saturday morning as well. Just some cereal, some grains, some fruits and things like that. But so it's a fun deal. It's a neat deal, and I think about maybe a quarter of them will stay Saturday night as well, but
Yeah.
the majority stay Friday night. And so right down here in the middle of all the action, I think they love the
I
location.
mean, you have
know.
to go like 3-4 blocks
Yeah.
to start the race.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
bad at all.
Yeah, I know they love the location. I know they love the price, and
Because
so
it is a lot cheaper than a
Yes.
hotel, and it's all up on our website where you can register right there.
right. Got the
especially
use
after
of
what, riding 100 miles.
Oh,
I mean,
goodness.
The last
Yeah.
thing you want to do is get in a car and drive a
oh
couple hours
goodness,
away.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Put your feet up and stay with us again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steam room, hot tub. The swimming pool. We actually have some masseuse down here helping out. We also, one thing I want to mention is we'll if you need services for your child, if you're out of town and your child came with you and you need a place for them to stay for a few hours while the race is going on.
Yeah, we do offer that.
We offer that, so you can give us a call or check us out on the website, and we'll get that taken care of as well. So.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. You'll love it.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I really can't.
Well, you had the first special event was, I guess, the soapbox derby.
Yeah.
So Swanee, we threw
You
him.
weren't even officially
No,
here yet,
no.
but you got thrown in and
We threw him
volunteered
in.
with it.
And you know what? He said, well, Brandon, where do you want me? And I said, right there. I threw him in like the main position. Ronnie Williams
Yeah.
normally does that position. He had something going on with the basketball tournament, and so I threw him right in the middle. And he made it through that day. And I said, I think he'll be all right. You can make it through that.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. There was a couple times I wanted to throw a kid out the way and actually get in the car and
Oh, yeah.
go down the hill. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, that's a
I
fun
didn't
time.
think that would leave a good impression, but I still want to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got one thing. I know you're wanting to talk about Marcus.
Yeah, and hopefully we're going to get him on the phone in a minute. So I think everyone is familiar with Marcus Foster.
See, I wasn't. I'm not from here.
Okay,
So
all right.
you
Well-
had to explain it to me, and I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's a real neat deal. Marcus, he was with. He graduated Hershey High School, basketball superstar there, and then went on to Kansas State. But now he's at Creighton. Now, but before all that, before Hershey and before all the universities, he grew up playing ball at the Wichita Falls YMCA. So
Yeah.
we're extremely proud of him. He's a really neat guy. He comes back, and we see him in here a couple of times during the summer. He's playing ball when he comes back. And the neat thing about him, he if you don't remember the super dunk that he did on Stockton's son a couple of years ago at K-State, it was great. But anyway, he comes back and visits with us, and he talks about how the Y made an impact on his life, and how being in the gym at the YMCA kept him, engaged in programs. He learned a lot about respect, responsibility, dealing with coach, being a teammate. And so it's really neat. And you know what? What's really cool about that is he's always said the Wichita Falls YMCA. I heard it on an interview.
Not just the YMCA.
That's right.
That's us.
Yeah, and I heard him on an interview. He was doing an interview with a radio, and they asked him about, when did you start? And he said, I think I was 5 years old, but it was at the YMCA, and it's really neat. He's a cool guy, and and if you haven't seen him, he went from 12% body fat to, which is never, in my opinion, fat.
Never, yeah.
He went to 4% body fat, and he's a beast right now. So those boys, whoever's playing Creighton this year, better watch out, because I showed you some pictures in some of the dunks that he's doing, but he's gonna NCAA better watch out this year, because he's gonna be he's gonna unload on them.
I remember, I guess when they made the official announcement that he was going to go to K-State, I think you were still working at the radio station.
Yeah.
He had come up and he was going to go live on the radio to announce his decision.
Yeah.
And I remember I didn't actually see him because he'd already gone onto the radio. He was in the studio live.
Yeah.
But I remember the entourage of kids that came with him, and they all just thought it was cool sitting in the lobby. And I remember someone telling me, I'm a Duke fan, by the way, but I remember someone telling me, I think he's going to Duke. And I was like, oh, really? I got to meet this kid. And then after 2 minutes of kind of sitting around waiting to meet him, I heard he was going to K-State. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. He's we're excited. So anyway, hopefully we're going to talk to him in a minute. I know he's going to be in studio, I think,
For
next
our
week.
next podcast.
Absolutely. We're
we're going to have him in here, and we're going to be talking to him. So he'll be in your spot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But he's a Wichita. We're so proud of JT Barrett's another one that grew up over at the East Branch YMCA, working with Ronnie, and Marcus has done the same thing. So Wichita's special. I mean, that we really throw out, and it's not about the athletes, but it, they are producing some good athletes that are great kids as well, and good students, good sons, daughters. I mean, and so we're real proud of them. So hopefully we'll get to talk to him pretty soon.
Yeah, that'll be good. So.
What else we got? What about your golf tournament you got coming up?
Okay, so Miracle League, yes. Thank you for that one. Miracle League, we only do one fundraiser a year for all of Miracle League, because if you don't know, Miracle League we put on for free. None of the parents' kids have to pay. They get full-on baseball uniforms that are actually major league compliant. They're
Alright.
they're replicas. I mean, they're really good. So we do that. We to cover costs of the field and all the maintenance and all that stuff. We do one fundraiser a year. It's the Miracle League Golf Tournament, and it's coming up September 30th. So it's $75 per person, $300 per team. It's a 4-man scramble.
Great.
So we got plenty of time to practice.
You do, yeah.
Hey,
and it's going to be at Weeks Golf Course, and
Yeah.
so it's a lot of fun. And we also, if you're wanting to be a hole sponsor or a drink cart sponsor or any of
Right.
that stuff, you can contact me here at the Y, and I will hook you up with that part. But not only are you going to play some great golf and benefit those kids, we give away so many prizes.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
so many last year that we gave away that were just donations for all those players that played in it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and again, that's Wichita Falls helping us out. And,
Now,
and
you
and-
played.
I did play.
Ronnie Williams
and
played.
I was going to tell Swanee, it doesn't, the good thing about a scramble is if you got 3 other guys with you that can play, you can hit the ball wherever you want to because you're going to the best ball anyway. So
I can actually say
Yeah.
I've played golf I think 3 times
Yeah.
in
A s-
9
See,
years here.
a
with Wichita Falls.
scramble would be the
Scramble's
perfect
perfect.
way for you to go.
Well, twice were scrambles, and I think out of 18 holes, we probably took 2 of my shots.
yeah, the way what I do is I start out like this. The minute of course, most of the time I play with guys I know, but if I'm ever playing with someone that I don't, right off the bat I say, look, here's the deal. We're going to probably use 2 of my shots, and other than that, just don't mind me.
You mean as president and CEO,
Well-
you don't spend every Friday at the golf
No,
course?
yeah, no. I mean,
Right.
they said it gets easier on top, and I that is certainly not at the golf course, but
Especially when you're playing sports director.
That's right. That's right. But so I warn them right off the bat. Hey, 2 shots are going to be mine, and sometimes I surprise them. We might use 3, but anyway, I don't have to chase my balls all the time and follow and slow the game down because you just sometimes pick the ball up and take off, or but you go to the best ball. So it's fun. So I guess I say all that to say this: if you don't play golf, don't worry about it. Just put 4 guys
It's
together and come have fun.
Yeah, this is not to
Yeah.
impress anybody.
Yeah.
It's for
It's
those
perfect.
kids.
It's-
It's for the
yeah.
Miracle League kids.
Perfect. Yeah. And so that's neat, and it's all
And
for
I'll
them.
put up some pictures of last year's team.
100% of the proceeds go directly to that program. And again,
Yep.
Andrew mentioned that it is free of charge for the participants, and good gracious that these families deserve it and need it, and I'm so proud that we're able to do that.
Yeah.
For sure. So
And is there a particular golf course that we go practice at?
You practice at any one you want, but we're playing at Weeks.
Play up Weeks, all right.
yeah,
Last year was it Riverbend? Or
River Creek.
River Creek.
Creek.
Yeah, River
I'm
Creek.
thinking of the other place.
Yeah, so don't take any golf balls over there. We'll get in trouble.
They might get in trouble.
So anyway,
little capital up.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I just want to mention this. Okay, so things are going great. We're moving right along with it. We are in the public phase of this campaign.
Yes.
And it. Here's the thing, if you've thought about it, if you've seen us advertise and you thought, well, is this something I need to support? Please don't hesitate to support it, because this right here is for the entire community for many, many, many years to come. And if you're thinking about it and you're on the fence, I can assure you your dollars are going to something great that's going to change this community, change this YMCA, and change the way we can provide resources to our volunteers and our staff. So this
Yep.
is a perfect opportunity right
And
here.
one big thing is if you don't if you don't donate, you will not be a part of this great building that your kids
Yeah.
will see,
Yeah.
their kids will see.
Right.
This is your one chance to be a part of that building.
Right.
I mean, you
Yeah.
have plenty of chance to be in the building, but not
Right.
say you helped
Right.
bring that building here.
And they can make monthly donations.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
It's not just kind of donate
Now-
up front right now.
right, and
they
we
can set a
also-
monthly plan.
Yeah, we also have the Wall of Stars. So
Right.
if you have someone you want to do a donation in memory of, or in honor of, we're doing a big Wall of Stars. You can buy a small star, medium star, or large star. All of that information's on our website, and they are just going to be scattered all throughout one of the walls in the Y. These
Yeah.
really cool stars, so they will be there forever.
Put in memory of, in honor of. And I'm glad you said that, Swanee, because I was able to donate to the campaign, and I donated something more than I could actually like write you a check for right now.
Yeah.
So it made it a lot easier that I could put a monthly bank draft on there. Every month I'm able to make a small contribution to my overall donation. And at the end of the day, it's a substantial, or in my opinion,
Yeah,
for
it's a big amount.
for my
Right.
income, I feel okay. I did my share, but it's can be paid monthly, and it's easy peasy. So
I
that's
mean,
definitely
either
a way.
way, when that place is built, you can actually say you contributed to 2 or 3 bricks in that building. I mean,
Yeah.
you
You
can
really
feel
can.
proud
That's
that
right.
you were a part of it.
That's right.
Yep.
So give it. Here it is. Give it a shot. There's going to be great things. And if you want more information, call myself or
or Noelle Filer.
Noelle Filer
Yeah,
or,
she's
or
running that
Andrew.
one. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, just go on the website and get, and then you probably have more information. Now, if you have a group or something that maybe you want us to come speak about it and tell you more about it to the whole group, we'd
Just
love
contact
to
us.
do that.
Yep.
I mean, we'd do that absolutely. So, anyway, that's all I have, and
Yep.
So
I think that's about it. So
I mean, I would say obviously to see more of this though, get online and see our
check
website.
out all
and-
the renderings,
and
all the
see
pictures.
the pictures of
Yep.
some of the facilities
Yeah,
inside.
that's
I
great.
mean, the basketball courts, the soccer field, of course. I mean, obviously I would go that route because of the sports
Yeah.
director.
yeah.
But everything else, I mean, they got to get online and check that stuff out, not just
the
this
new
one poster behind
classrooms,
us.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's I want to mention this. It's Gary Baker and Associates is the architect. Did a fine job, the architect on the group, and then Anthony M. in Construction
Yep.
is the one doing it. Great partnership amongst all three of us, the owner, the architect, and the builder. So things are going great, moving forward. So
All right.
I'm excited. Welcome, and
Yes, welcome.
thank
So
you.
We'll throw you in here for another one right in the middle of basketball.
Oh,
He
man.
may be kicking us in the shins in another month or two, but
Yeah.
but anyway, welcome and
All right. Have you
good
seen
luck to
how
you.
we end this?
No.
All right.
Okay.
So
Here
you're,
we go.
you're going to learn from it. It's
Okay.
he says ziggy zaggy ziggy zaggy ziggy. We say oi oi oi.
Yeah.
So
Ah.
you go
Yeah,
for it.
so
That's
that-
going to be
that's
the
a-
end.
That's an Indian tradition. Right
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I knew a soccer player would know that. So, anyway, ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy.
Oi oi oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
See y'all later.